All right, guys, welcome back to the vlog. Thanks for tuning in. As you know, the vlog's kind of an ever-growing project for us. So we're trying to include different things, show and grow it a little bit here. So it isn't traditional, as most of you have probably seen vlogs, daily vlogs, where they'll get up, they're walking around, they're doing this and that. We're kind of cutting out the middleman. Not that those are bad. Most of those are actually really good, the ones that we've seen. But we don't have enough time to kind of do step by step by step. So what we're doing is kind of lumps, and it does take us, generally we're doing footage, 7 to 10 days. And that's kind of what we're running for at this time. Will it get closer and will we do more? We're hoping to. It's just with our current schedules, we're not able to do that. But doesn't matter to you guys. Thanks for tuning in. So today we got something kind of cool. As you know, the weather in Alaska, it changes dramatically. It went from 20 below to 40 above about a week ago. The roads were horrible, extremely dangerous, ice and snow and all that stuff. And then it dropped back down to 10 below, and then it's been back up. But fortunate for us today, it's finally 30 degrees. So 30 degrees, is that shorts weather? Absolutely not. Is it acclimatable cold weather? Can we get prepared to go hang out in it for a little bit? Absolutely. That's what we're going to do today. So why are we going to go hang out outside? There's a couple of reasons. If you look right here, we have a custom built Ruger 1022. It is not loaded. There's no ammunition in the area. So gun safety first. There is no ammo in the area. This is a custom built. We built over Christmas break. And we haven't put the footage up because we haven't been able to shoot it since then. We do have the full build video. We're gonna put it up. I think it's gonna be 2 or 3 sections, so it's not too long. Kind of explaining piece by piece on what it is. But we do wanna go take this out and try to go shooting today. Now, a couple of issues and variables that may happen. Where we go shooting, it is an NRA sanctioned range. It's a beautiful range. However, it is on an unmaintained road. I have not been down that road in, I think, 2 months, 3 months. So with all this weather, I don't know what the road looks like. I also don't know how windy it is out there, as it is at the base of a mountain. But we're gonna find out today. So real quick about the Ruger, if you're wondering, this is a Ruger 1022. It has obviously full custom stock. This is the Magpul X22. It does have, I got the pivoting bipod on it, just so I can do multiple targets. It has the Cabelas 1022 scope. If you look right, let's see if I can get it to focus a little bit better. There we go. Kid Industries pull. It does have the Kid Industries. I'm not going to go into a lot of details. It's got the Kid Industries plunger. It's got the relief polymer pin for the back, so when the bolt hits the back, it's not making the metal clanging sound. It's got the quick mag release right there. Tactical Solutions barrel. This is also Tactical Solutions. And I'm sure there's other parts and pieces that I forgot to mention. But the goal of today is to hopefully get out there and just shoot a couple of rounds. I'm not going to go crazy. We're not going to get all crazy today. I just want to put a couple bullets through it. It hasn't been shot since the build was done because of the crazy ass weather. So that's kind of the plan today. The goal with the vlog, so I'm going to probably try to throw up Cam in the truck so we can continue kind of talking back and forth. But the bigger goal is you guys think about what you guys are liking when you're seeing the videos. What don't you like? Is it too long? Is it too short? Should I add more scenes in between? Let us know as we kind of go through this. Also, please don't forget to share. We are a young YouTube channel and we need your guys' support. You guys are doing awesome. You can share these videos obviously on Facebook. If you just copy the link, put it right on your Facebook page and then share it out. We also have a Facebook page, which is really simple. It's facebook.com/wrenched-out-experiment. So check us out there as well. Thanks for tuning in. So let's keep going. What we're going to do is I got to get the ammo, get a case and all of this. This is the only gun we're going to shoot. As soon as spring breaks and it gets a little warmer, we'll go out and do probably some firearm safety. I've got a friend that is ex-military, ex-law enforcement, who's going to come and join us and kind of walk you through the legalities of carrying firearms, some of the safety stuff, just the everyday carry stuff, a whole bunch of good information that you need to know if you're not familiar with your local state laws and just all around gun safety. For us, I've owned a lot of guns throughout my life. I was raised around firearms. Does that make me the exception? No, it does not. You need to ask questions by people that know the real answers. Just because Jimbo or Jim Bob tells you, don't always trust what they say, especially when it comes to firearms and safety. Don't ever work on a loaded gun. I know it's, oh, well, everybody knows that, but you don't. Because more often than not, and if you look up any kind of gun-related issues or accidents in a local or residential area, not including some extreme circumstances or shootings or anything, but misfires, generally speaking, the misfire happens because your firearm, you're doing something with it, and there's ammunition, live ammo, laying around the areas. There's a lot of different stuff going down that road. I'm not going to go down that road. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get on the road here shortly. It's still early. We're waiting for the sun to come up a little bit more. I think it's about 9:30 in the morning. It's not very clear yet. So I'm going to grab some of the gear, load this up. I'll see you guys in the truck here in a minute. All right, guys, so we are at the road and we're gonna take kind of a look here before we drive back to the shooting range. It looks like it's okay. So we will go ahead and run out here and hopefully it's not too cold. All right, guys, so here we are. We made it out to the range. I'll show you real quick. Somebody left some stuff out. It's got a bunch of benches, nice trash bins. This is a well-maintained shooting area, at least I think it is. So we got the target here, right here. And what I'm gonna do is go ahead and go down and set it up. So I'll be right back. All right, so as you guys can see, the wind is picking up. Let's shoot and see if I can get the distance on it. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. So that's a little over 50 yards out, right there. All right, so we have our hearing protection. If you're gonna shoot firearms, always wear hearing protection and safety glasses. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot downrange. All right, guys, so we are wrapping up here at the shooting range. We did pretty good. As you can see, we started here. I started changing the sighting, started moving it down. It's a bit windy today, a little cold, so next time we come out, we'll spend more time. All right, well, let's keep going. All right, guys, so we just got done shooting. We went up the road a little ways. We were gonna try to fly the drone. It is way too windy. So it says it's 35 outside, but I would imagine with the wind chill, it's probably closer to 10, somewhere in there. It's pretty darn windy out here. So shooting went well, as you saw. I didn't get the time to adjust all the way down. We actually have to go get my dog's paw print. So one of our long-term animals that we had with the family passed away about a week ago. So his paw print is ready at the veterinary clinic. So I'm gonna go there and grab that. The drone stuff, I got the drone up in the air, but it was moving around with the wind. It makes it kind of a hectic, nerve-wracking kind of situation, and it's violently cold. So that got cut short as well. Obviously, I only spliced together a little bit of the shooting footage for this. As I said earlier, I do have the full custom build on the Ruger 1022 that I'm going to put together multiple videos on, and I'll put that up on the channel as well. As far as shooting and everything goes, I mean, it went really well, other than it being cold, which was fine for almost 2 hours, and then the wind kept knocking the target over, and then batteries kept dying, and so I just said, why not call it and go get the paw print and go unload this stuff and get ready for the rest of the day. So I guess we'll see you guys back at the garage once we get a little bit of running. All right, guys, so we're back in the garage. We finished putting away all the gear. We actually almost ran out of camera batteries. I had a couple extra camera batteries that I brought, so we pumped those in. We tried to get more drone footage. I talked about that already. That was unfortunate. When the drone's kind of bobbing and weaving, moving back and forth, it tends to scare me a little bit with the wind. So obviously we brought the drone down, packed it back up, and got out of there. I did mention that I was picking up my dog's paw print. So Buddy was a part of our family for 15 years, and we recently had to put him down. He became diabetic about a year ago. He was a black lab. I'll put his photo up here. Fantastic dog. You just couldn't ask for a better companion, a better dog. So I'll show you what we got though from the vet. It looks like this right here. It's kind of hard to see. It's not baked yet, but you get the idea. It's his paw print, which is kind of cool. We're going to finish baking it. I don't know if we're going to do anything to it as far as customizing it or making it a little bit more personable. It does say his name on it. It was just his time to go. So kind of a tough week in regard to that, but back to shooting. Shooting went well. We were out there for almost 2 hours. The cold started getting to us. Especially with the high winds. You know, there was times where you'd go 5-10 minutes without winds, and then all of a sudden the gusts would come right back in. It tends to kind of wear on you after a little while. However, I will say this, as spring gets closer and the weather starts changing, we will do multiple shooting videos. We'll go over gun safety. I know I mentioned this as well earlier, but it's exciting stuff. I like to be able to talk about it, and I like to be able to show it. Just because to me it's very important. Owning firearms is important. Properly handling them is just as important, whether it's yours or someone else's. So That pretty much wraps up the vlog, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We're trying to break some of the content up. I know I say that in just about every one of these vlogs, but hopefully this was something a little different than just standing around or showing some gym stuff. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, I'm gonna just stand here for a moment, kind of step back a little bit. And if you guys are new to the channel or you've been watching some of our videos on the channel, just hit this guy right here, this subscribe button. It's that time now. And as always, here's some more videos for you that YouTube will actually select out of our selection. And don't forget, we are all over social media, Facebook. It's www.facebook.com/WrenchOutExperiment. Pretty simple. We also got our website, which is just WrenchOutExperiment.com. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook. So make sure and check us out on those social media outlets as well. And of course, YouTube. So a cool thing with YouTube, I don't know how many people are actually using this, is if you hit the share button below, you can copy the link and then send it out through your Facebook or through your Instagram or whatever social media you're doing, or just share it with a friend via email. So thank you guys. Continue supporting us because we're just going to keep growing. The vlog, like I said, is a continual project. It's been exciting, a lot of work up front, but we're finding the shortcuts to make it easier on us. And if it's easier on us, that means you're going to get better and quality footage for you guys. So stay tuned. We've got a whole lot of new stuff coming, and we're excited. We hope you guys are too. So once again, thanks for watching the vlog.